Hello Cruising World, Mick the Suit Guy with you, and today I'm going to go a little bit off topic, just like me head. Well, it's really on topic, isn't it? Horse racing, horses, whatever. Anyways, we're going to go a little bit off the carnival topic today because I want to tell you about a website that you might find very helpful. Now, if you know this website, turn off now. Actually, no, don't turn off, because even if you know this website, there may be some things that happen on this website that you don't know about. It's very, very useful. It's called Cruise Deck Plans. Now, I'm going to walk you through it bit by bit, show you everything you can find out on there, but it's a great way of discovering what ships are for all cruise lines. It's not just Carnival, it's every cruise line out there. If you sign up as a member, which I am, you can actually take pictures on the ship if they haven't already got them, send them in, they'll pay you 50 cents a picture. I remember we went on, I think it was the Magic, we did a back-to-back, and I went around and took like 300 pictures, sent them in. I got a lot of money. Worth it. But anyway, other than that, it's just a really useful site, and there's a lot to it that you may not know about. So I do recommend you watch this little video, even if you think you know all about this particular website, because you'll probably learn something you maybe didn't know. Because I know I did when I was researching it just now. Anyway, my little presentation on the wonderful website, cruisedeckplans.org, and how it can help you when you're deciding on a cabin for your cruise or even a ship. Enjoy. All right, so this is the homepage of cruisedeckplans.com. Full disclosure, I have nothing to do with this website. I'm not paid in any way or affiliated to them other than being a member, because I love this site. I find it very useful. I use it all the time. And yes, as it says in that picture, they do pay 50 cents for stateroom pictures. You do have to be a member, and at the end of this, I'll show you pricing on becoming a member. But we did it, we were on the Magic, we did a back-to-back, and between the cruises, we went around and took literally hundreds of pictures and submitted them, and they genuinely paid us for all those pictures, more than the membership cost us. So it was very much worth it for us. And there's a couple of very unique tools that they have that I want to show you as we go through this. So this is your homepage. What they do is they cover all of these cruise lines, from Azamara to Windstar. Obviously, we are going to concentrate on Carnival. When you click on Carnival, it's going to come up with this screen, and it's going to show you by basically ship class on all. It's going to show you all the ships, but you could break it down by class if you wanted to. At the top left, just a bit below the top there, you'll see it's got a tab for ships open. Then it's got stats, about, dining, and features. Just very briefly, I'll show you on stats. It will give you each ship, when it was built, and how many passengers, crew, tons, cabins, etc. That's quite useful if you want that information. I'll skip the about, because that's just kind of general information. But when you go to dining, it will show you what restaurants are on each ship, outside of the main dining room and the Lido deck. And then underneath on the same page, it will give you a breakdown of what each restaurant is. So that's another useful tool, all in one place. The features will be basically, kind of what activity sort of things there are: water park, water slide, hot tubs, pools, etc., etc. So, a couple of useful tabs there that you could go through. Well, let's go back to that main page, and I'm going to go and select the Dream class, Breeze, Dream, and Magic. And I'm going to select the Breeze. Now, what you're going to see on the left is a breakdown of each different cabin type with a drawn look at the cabins. And then you can click on pictures and videos if you want to. On the right hand side, you can break it down by deck, and it will show you what is on each deck. If I tab down, you'll see more on the left, more different types of cabins. And on the left are the actual decks that you would see if you clicked on each of those ones up above. So if you clicked on 7 for Empress, deck 7 would show up. We keep going down. There's your coat balcony, deluxe ocean view. Ocean view is interiors. So it basically gives you a quick look at what each cabin type looks like. Now, at the bottom of the page, they have this link, which is what I want to show you. It's very useful. First, they have all of the different decks in one go, and then kind of a little breakdown in the middle. But on the right-hand side, there's useful links. You can make a PDF of any deck you want. You can make a PDF of the whole ship, whatever you want to do. But this cabin check tool is something I want to show you that I find quite useful. When you click on that, you'll come to this screen. So first off, you'll select a deck. So we're going to take deck 6. And when you do that, this is what's going to come up. A list of everything on deck 6 cabin-wise. Now, I'm going to select a cabin because I want to show you what happens here. I'm going to select cabin 6463. It's the first purple one under the yellow 6461. Now, when I click on that cabin, it's going to give me on the left-hand side a brief diagram of what is above and what is below. So if I'm looking at that cabin, I can just click on that and I can see if I'm going to be in a noisy area. As you can see, above me is just regular cabins, although the elevators are closed as well. Below me is the piano bar and the steakhouse. Steakhouse shouldn't be too bad because they close fairly early, but I don't recommend you get a cabin directly above or beneath the piano bar for obvious reasons. So if there's any way to avoid on a ship, it's the nightclub and the piano bar who go fairly late. So I personally would not take any of those cabins. So again, this is a pretty good tool you can do. You just click on the cabin you want and it will give you a look at what directly above and what is directly beneath you. On top of that, let's go up to the Empress deck, just so it's a bit clearer on the thing. Let's look at cabin 7333. I've drawn a perfectly fine arrow there, right? And you'll see there's a little red dot next to it. Now, when I click on just the box, the 7333, the blue, it's going to give me a brief description of the layout, as you saw on the first page. If I click on details, it's going to break down what is in there. It includes things like a hairdryer, you know, everything that's in that cabin you're going to see on the details there. So that's another useful tool. Take it one step further. If I click on that little red arrow, that means there's pictures. So you can click for more pictures. When you click on that, it's going to come up with this screen. There's actually a video. Not only is there a video, there are several pictures you could scan through and look at. So as you can see, it's a very, very powerful and useful tool to help you to get to know the cabin, get to know where it is, get to know what's above it, what's below it. A very useful website. So if you do want to join this website, these are the prices: the 1-year membership, the 2-year membership, the lifetime, and the 3-year membership. I did a lifetime membership because I knew I'd be using this a lot. And again, that covers all different cruise lines. So if you cruise on more cruise lines than just Carnival, it's even more useful to you. So I would recommend it if you want to do it. But you don't have to. The only real benefit of being a member is that you can sell your pictures to them, but you get other kind of perks as well. But you don't have to be a member at all to get all the information that I just showed you. So there you go. That's cruisedeckplans.com. So there you go. cruisedeckplans.org. Very useful site, if you don't mind me saying so. I think so anyway. Like I said, if you're a member and you upload pictures, if they're good enough pictures, they'll pay you for them, 50 cents a picture. Can add up very quickly, can't it? Plus, it's a very useful site. I especially like the one where you can look at what is directly above and below you in a quick flash. You can do it on Carnival's site as well, like I said, but you know, each to their own. By the way, did anybody notice what I did? If you didn't, you'll have to rewatch the video and work out what I did. Little trick for you. Put it in the comments. If you notice what I did, I'll give you a round of applause. Made the mistake once of telling everybody if you watch the whole video, I'd pay for your cruise. Stupid idea, because could never afford to do that. But this time, you just get a round of applause. Or I'll give you a shout out on my next video if you notice what I did. Anyways, if you liked what you saw, as always, please hit that little subscribe button. Subscribers mean everything. The more subscribers I have, the more my ego grows. The more my ego grows, the more videos I make. The more videos I make, the more my wife lets me buy suits, as I say all the time. One of those is a lie. Work out which one. See you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.